Horses have long been known to have a special connection to their rider. Communication with a horse goes beyond words and body language. There's an emotional connection that can't be denied. Down in Texas, this special connection is being used in the treatment of those with addiction problems. The results are a story worth telling. Near Austin in Georgetown, Texas, there's a 12-step-based alcohol and substance use disorder program that was created by a team of addiction professionals with over 95 years of experience in the field of chemical dependency. It's called The Arbor. One of the clients seeking treatment at The Arbor is Flynn.
The Arbor is located outside of Austin, Texas, and I've been a patient here, or client rather, for 60 days, and it's been quite a remarkable experience that I've been having here.
Mary Lynn Sismondera is a licensed chemical dependency counselor and a certified equine-assisted psychotherapist. Her involvement in equine therapy began almost 20 years ago in her own personal recovery.
My history really goes back to my own personal recovery. In 1985, 86, at that time I was doing some training with the horse that I owned, and I entered recovery at the same time. And what I discovered was, while I was riding the horse, when I would come up against things that I couldn't do or couldn't manage to make the horse do, oftentimes I had an emotional something going on. And so my trainer, who was wonderful, allowed me to process whatever was going on with me, and then the horse would become fluid and yielding and would move forward. And I recognized that early on that horses were good for my recovery.
The process begins with the horse and the client bonding, and from there, the horse helping the person open up through being honest and humble about their lives and recovery. This experience can be compelling and powerful.
The first thing they will do is a bonding experience. And that experience, in that experience, they will stand next to a horse that I am holding on a lead shank. They will have chosen that horse themselves, and we'll just watch the horse. And the horse will either connect or not, depending on how connected that individual is to himself.
Once you really start digging down to some personal issues that may have gotten you into treatment, or the issues that have gotten you to where you are at this stage in your life to get you into treatment, the horse can really tell your personality and tell where you are in life right now.
Equine therapy, as I said a moment ago, it really gives you immediate feedback. The horse is going to be true to himself no matter what you're doing. He's going to respond authentically to life, no matter what's going on. That's one of the major things our clients need to learn, is to learn that it's safe for them to be authentic.
When the line of questioning headed into my family and how my relationship was with my dad or what have you, I started to get really emotional, and at that point, that's when the horse turned to me, and I really felt the connection with the horse, something that you don't necessarily always feel when you're sitting in a room with a counselor.
Many of them remember the immediate response to an intervention or breakthrough that they've had as profound. I had one client say to me after he left, he said, "You know, my children tried to tell me I had a problem. My wife tried to tell me. My parents tried to tell me. But it wasn't until that blank, blank horse told me that I finally got it."
Billionaire and co-founder of Paul Mitchell Salon Systems, John Paul DeJoria and his wife Eloise are horse lovers themselves. When the opportunity presented itself to support equine-assisted therapy, the DeJorias became financial supporters of the Arbor.
A lot of rehab centers, people are in and out of them all the time. This center, it seems like people we know that went to these shishi places in California, kept on going back, came here and are sober 2 years later. So we knew it was ideal. And then when they started exposing us to, do you know how equine works here? How this works even better as part of the rehab, we thought, wow, how perfect. But what's great about this center is it actually works. And obviously the horses sure as all help out.
Oh no, it's a beautiful, beautiful property. And thanks to John Paul and, you know, my son Michael Harvey, who works with John Paul Pet, he kind of pulled us all together to be on rides.
Equine-assisted therapy is growing in America with great facilities in Texas, Colorado, California, Arizona, and other states. The innate and invisible energy that runs between horses and humans is still somewhat of a mystery, but its power can be seen in the positive results in the lives of many who have experienced equine-assisted therapy.
I think everyone growing up on television seeing good stories about people and horses, and even sometimes smaller kids that might be afraid of a bigger horse, when they finally get around to it and can pet it, they all love it. So I think that it's something that everyone grows up one way or another loving and liking to be around. So I could just see that just continuing to be the same, and I hope more rehab centers have equine therapy like we do, and I hope more people get into horses.